Well, hello everybody. Can you all hear me? Nice to see you all in here. Byron's in, Stone Cold, Aussie's in, CNS raid. Awesome, we've got a CNS raid. Brian's in. How are we all today? Hope you're all good. 5Gen Farms. Friend, brother. There he is, the man himself, CNS Gaming. How are you, buddy? Thanks for sending people my way. Tom Robert, hello Snowy everyone. How you doing, Tom? Good to see you in. Richard Bowser's in. Hello everyone. D Hanksy. Can I call you Hanksy? That's pretty cool if I can. CNS Games. Sorry to anyone in my stream. I lost connection, but thanks for the raid. I did see you were streaming, buddy, but I didn't have a chance to stop in, so I do apologise. Come home from work a little bit late, so by the time I'd done all the necessaries, food and things like that. But yeah, CNS Gaming, while we're on it, that my main man, he's so close to 1,000 subscribers. We need to get him there, so if you haven't subscribed to him, please do. Feel free to put your own link to your channel up, buddy. Yeah, he's so close. I really want to see him get to 1,000. Hopefully by the end of this week would be awesome. I've already said Ryan Grady's in the house. How you doing, Ryan? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Hanksy, all good. Awesome. Hanksy it is then. Right, guys. So, here we are on Greenlands. I did pick up the rest of the grass. Put it all in the fermenting silo. I did top up the cows with some more straw for their bedding, that is, not for the feed mixer. And I have, if we go here, oh god, what have I done? I've added in precision farming, which I did say we were going to do. People voted for it. Dan's in the house. Hi guys, Snowy. Tom Roberts subbed. Thank you very much, Tom. So there's one more for your CNS. 60 away. Awesome. There's the link to his channel. Please go and subscribe to him. Awesome content he puts on. Great friend of the channel. We've been buddies for well over a year now, I think, or about a year. So, yeah, thanks, Tom, for that. Appreciate that, buddy. Share the love. Right, so yeah, I've added in precision farming. I'm a little bit scared about this, guys, because I never really used it on FS19. I've not really watched any videos of it. I was going to do some tutorials myself, but I decided that it was too much for me. Because I think it's one of those things where you can go really in depth with it and get carried away. But so if, which I'm sure you will be, you guys in here, friend brother is subbed as well. Thank you very much, buddy. That is appreciated very much. Sim Viper's in and he's lurking by the looks of it. What was I going to say? I've forgotten what I was going to say now. Yes, so I'm not hugely familiar, so any tips and advice along the way is going to be absolutely much appreciated. I do have a couple of questions about it though. Hopefully people can answer. Obviously we put potatoes in that field up there, and we've put soybeans in here. Now my understanding is we've already got a bit of growth on there. Look, because I did skip forward a day or a month. I don't think you need to fertilise soybeans. Am I right in saying that? And obviously the potatoes have been planted. So I'm guessing all the work we did in terms of lime and fertilising is pretty much gone now. It's probably been wiped, hasn't it? Mesmo's in the house with a big boo again. I got hot cigar ash on the chair. I think I burned a hole in it. Oh no. Do not set fire to the chair, please. Lol, it's definitely fun, a little hard. I know, I am absolutely dreading it now. I wish I hadn't added it. I need to have a play around with it really, but throw myself into the deep end, don't I? Looney Farm Guy's in. How are you, Looney? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Another awesome content creator. Please go and check Looney out. He covers mods reviews. He goes through them like a fine-tooth comb. Great friend of the channel as well. Tom Robert, I thought you fertilised everything except radish. Well, I thought with the soybeans, because the nitrogen is linked with the fertilising. I thought I read in somewhere that soybeans you didn't. Oh, I don't know what to do. And now as well, guys, in terms of soil samples, can we still take samples on the fields that are growing, that have got things in? Like I say, I'm a bit out of my depth with this. I probably shouldn't have added it in yet. Yeah, so Looney's probably a good one to ask because he is a big precision farming fan. So I didn't realise it was precision farming on Ignore Me. Yeah, I've added it in because I did stupidly put the vote out there last stream and everyone voted it for it. Well, not everyone, but the majority voted for it. Probably just to see me slip up, but there we go. Looney, look, the font of all knowledge. Soybeans do not require fertiliser. So hopefully that field's pretty much done then. Yes, you can soil sample with crops growing. Right, I'm wondering if we should just pay to get the soil map on them, because we have got some big fields and we do have quite a few fields. So shall we go down that route? So another question then I've got is, if we have got growth in our fields, do we have to go over them again with lime? Because obviously I limed both of those fields. Let's purchase that. 3,325. 38 samples, that's telling us that would take, if you all look at that. Oh, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Right, we're going to purchase all of these. We've got a fair... Oh, that's good. That plot comes with both those fields. That's pretty cool. That's another £4 though. I know it's a bit cheating that, but... Well, not cheating, but, you know, the easy way out. But it saves time. We do have quite a few fields. Oh, there's another one there, isn't there? That has got our canola in, which is growing. Which is still a little way off. Right. So. Oh, what have I done there? Reset that. I don't know what's going on. So, what I'm missing, chat. Is the correct order lime fertilise sow or lime sow fertilise, or does it matter? Exactly, I have no idea. You can buy the soil sample, it's the easiest and quick. Yep, we've sorted that. Bruce's Gaming's in the house. How are you, Bruce? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Another awesome content creator. Bruce does some awesome live streams. I do try and jump in when I can. Appreciate you stopping in, Bruce. How are you feeling today, my friend? Tom Robert, don't need to lime until every third unless you want full pH all the time. I at least understand that, but Cam knows. Oh, there we go. Lime plant fert. Well, obviously we limed those fields before, so it's probably not worth doing anything with these, is it? I'm guessing. What I did want to check is what kind of soil types we have got. That's not too bad. We've only got a bit of silty clay up the top there. which is a bit of a shame because that is our biggest field, but I understand silty clay is the worst one. Right, that's enough messing around now. We need to crack on with some things. So, like I said, I've collected the grass. It's already started growing again. So some of these fields we are going to turn into normal fields. So all our fields do need ploughing. So do we plough them? Because another thing I read is if you go deep ploughing, that's bad for your score. But if your field needs ploughing, surely you should be ploughing it. Everyone's going to get fed up with me now because I don't know what I'm doing. Bruce is good. Awesome. Glad you're okay, Bruce. Where are we? Brian M's in the house. Hey, Bruce, what's going on today? Lime will only apply what it needs. Loam is the best. No ploughing. Right, no ploughing. That's good. So our subsoiler plough type things pretty much made redundant then, unless we're going to create any fields. Never mind. So it's not worth going over again with lime then. That is what I'm trying to say. So in terms of the grass fields, if we go up in this mode, I'm going to turn this big field into an arable field. So get rid of the grass. So to get rid of the grass, do we... Now I'm a little bit stumped. Do we just go over that with a cultivator or do we need a direct drill? What's going on in the chat? So loam is best. What did we have? We've got a little bit of loam across the top there. That's not too bad then. Pretty cool. Excuse me. I'm missing some chat. I've been fighting bronchitis for the last couple of weeks and it sucks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. That's awful. I haven't had it myself, but I know people that have had it and it's not very nice at all. Looney, however, if it says you need to plough, you should. E.g. beets, corn, I think. Well, all of our fields do need ploughing. I'll tell you what, let's plough 56. Let's go for it. And then it's done, isn't it? Then it would turn over that grass. Does that do... Because obviously if you plough grass normally, that will give you a fertilising state, wouldn't it? Excuse me. So does that then help with your nitrogen? Too many questions from me tonight. Right, we will go over that field then. That is also quite a huge field. I'm wondering whether we should chuck soybeans in there again, because that will give us some decent amount of soybeans and some decent money, hopefully. What I am going to do is disconnect that. Go around the other way because it's just that little bit faster. Not a huge amount of difference if you swap round. Again, I know it's not very realistic, but I think we've thrown that realistic theory out the window pretty much straight away on episode 1, I think. It goes lime, sandy loam, loamy sand, silty clay. Right, so loam and sandy loam are the better ones. Right, off we go. I think the field is pretty much pushed right out to the hedge. Obviously I've got stones turned off. Oh, that's the other thing. If I've got weeds turned off, I'm guessing that spot spraying isn't going to happen. So shall I turn weeds back on? Because that'd be kind of cool to get that going, to see what that's all about. Where are we? Yes, after that you should not need to. You mean the ploughing, Looney? I'm taking it. So we probably will take a little bit of a hit then, won't we, to start with, if we're going to plough some of our fields. And obviously after the potatoes we'll plough that field as normal. I keep ploughing off with precision farming on. Yeah, I really wanted to have a little play around. Oh, I didn't miss a bit there. I'll have a play around with this before doing this, but this is going to be good. This is going to be a learning curve for me. I'm in safe hands with you guys. Got some very experienced heads in here in the chat, which is very good. Where are we? Direct drill, planting and seeding after that. Okie doke. So we'll probably see, let's have a quick check to see if there's any things in here. There's a direct drill, but 6 meters. I'm wondering if that's a little bit too... I'd prefer something a little bit bigger because we do have bigger fields. Plus the horsepower there is a little bit too much. When I did come on here earlier, well, not today, it was yesterday when I was clearing up all that grass and having to tidy up with the machinery, etc. I did notice that we had that pickup still sat in the driveway of our house. I'm thinking we should sell that because that is not going to get used, I don't think. That raised a little bit of funds as well. Nothing major. Right. I'm wondering if we should go round a couple more times and see if we can get a worker going on that. Where's the chat? You know me, I recommend the Culti plough. It does all the ploughing, cultivating and mulching in one pass. Does it really? Expensive though, and it takes a lot of power. Do you know what? Or have I used that one? That's in subsoil, isn't it? This fella. Yeah, that is 435 horsepower, yeah. Price isn't so bad, it's the horsepower for me. We're definitely shy of that by quite some margin. Keep going on the chat. Right, I've missed. Your Enviro score will affect yield. 100 is good. Yeah, so I'm guessing we won't get 100 now on this field then because we've done the ploughing. So the Enviro score helps crop yield. From what I understand, ploughing and cultivating is no longer required with precision farming anyway. Yeah, see, this is where I think it can all get a bit confusing. Because obviously if your fields are saying they need ploughing, usually you'd plough them, but then they're telling you that ploughing's bad for your score. Because you're digging deeper in, bringing the seeds of the weeds up to the surface. I don't know, it's all a bit too much, I think. And Bruce says he's never used, or he hasn't, not never, I haven't used PF yet. Neither have I, Bruce, this is it. This is my first go on it. I never really dabbled with it in 19 either, so it's definitely something I'm not familiar with. And I put a vote, I did a poll last week, if you weren't in the chat last week, shall we add precision farming in? I think it was 72% said yes, which I'm kind of regretting now. But hey, it will be fine. You guys are going to look after me. It's all going to be good. It's also been added into that multiplayer series that we've got going. If you haven't checked that out, you could go and check that out. There's a few of us in there, content creators doing it. Cobbler Farms has added it in, which again is another map where I'm going to be sort of forced to do it, so it will be good for me, I think. I probably should have just used that series as my little test of how it works, but I'm throwing myself right in there with this. So shall we go soybeans in this field as well, because that will be our two biggest fields then of soybeans. I'm thinking hopefully we should get a decent amount and make some good money from it. Looney says lots to learn at first, but it is great once you get it all figured out. I'm still learning the intricacies of it. That is a very nice word there, Looney. Levi Matthews is in. Hi, I've been liking your videos. Good job. Thank you very much, Levi. Appreciate that. How are you today? Hope you're having an awesome day. If you plough or deep cultivate, it will lower your Enviro score. Yeah, so we're going to get a low score for this field. It's a shame really, because I quite enjoy, well, not ploughing, subsoiling. So maybe I shouldn't even bothered of ploughing this, but like Looney said, once we've done it now, it won't need doing. Is that won't need doing at all ever again, or is it 3 harvests again? Or obviously if you put a root crop in. 9 to 10 meters is my preference. 8 is the bare minimum. It's a subsoiler. Yeah, this guy I've got now, this subsoiler or plough, I think it is actually under the plough section. This is 9 meter. You can have it 6 or 9 meters. So yeah, I'd prefer it to be, you know, wide like that as well. Umesmo says giants just change the ways how to do it. More options to do the same thing helps to fill the gap with the time of seasons. If you read the help, we'll see the differences between each one way. Now we can have 4 or 5 ways to cultivate the soil. Levi says, which one should I get? Farming Simulator 19 or 20? Do you mean 22 or 20? I think 20 is the mobile game, isn't it? If you do mean 22, I mean they're both really good games, but I think there's a lot of cool added in features on 22. Yes, it has had its bugs and upset quite a few people, but there isn't many games that come out nowadays where they're absolutely fine straight away. I quite often turn my PS5 on and there's an update out for this game and that game, so they're always sort of looking to improve them. But I do like FS22, I think it's an awesome game. So is 19 though. I could have quite happily carried on with 19 and not moved to 22, but obviously doing the YouTube videos I needed to sort of stay current, if that makes sense. Sim Viper says, I'm going to have a look at the updated Elk Mountain. I'll see you a little later. Thanks for stopping in, Sim. That map does look absolutely awesome. I was watching Farm Sim guy the other day on there. It does absolutely look awesome. I think it's had a big update as well. But it's PC only, I believe, at the minute, so whether it's gonna come to console, I'm not sure. Byron says, I don't intend to use precision farming, it just new things to obsess over. I'm only giving it a go because, like I say, I've never really dabbled with it in 19, so we'll give it a go, we'll see what happens. It's not for everyone. It's all about preference again, isn't it? It's going to be, it's the same with maps. People will love certain maps and some won't. I do quite like the idea of what they're doing with it though. It's sort of gets you to do different things for, you know, within the game. I was one of the 28% in the poll. So was I, buddy. So was I. And Bruce says, so you can use these questions, Bruce, they should be aimed at Looney because Looney's the master. He is like the Yoda of precision farming. So you can use a cultivator to create a field instead of a plough to keep the score up. That is a good question, actually. I wonder if Looney knows that. Levi Matthews has got to go. That's okay, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Appreciate anyone that stops in, even if it is just for a quick hello. I know everyone's busy and got their own things going on. Looney says the field showed that you had to plough. If you didn't, it would hurt your yield as well. See, this is all frazzling my brain. You don't need to plough. You do need to plough. It's just... well, we're ploughing anyway. Levi did mean 22, yeah. Well, I presume you've gone, Levi, but if you are still in 22, I would recommend. '19 was fun, and if you did not play it, there's a lot to offer. You can get it cheap too. Yeah, you probably could get that quite cheap now. Are they still bringing out mods and maps for 19? I know sort of when 22 come out, I did keep seeing things pop up, but I haven't seen anything lately about it. There is, I did notice yesterday, I haven't looked at the testing list, there was quite a few maps in testing. I'm guessing some of them are probably for the precision farming though. I think it was actually in Bruce's stream last night that people were having this discussion. But there was a few names, well, looked like possible map names that I didn't recognise, so they are obviously going to be new maps. One of them actually came out today, Nova Estancia. Had a quick look round, did my tour on that. It didn't take too long actually, but I didn't want to upload it to YouTube in case it was too much for that to be uploading and me streaming. So as soon as I finish streaming, I'm going to get that uploaded. But it's got a very sort of South American vibe to it, again with the old red dirt, and it's pretty much build your own map again. It's gone very dark. It's a bit hazy this morning here on Greenlands. I'm missing quite a lot of the chat. I do apologise. Hanks, he says, took me a while to get into FS22, but don't think I could go back to FS19 now. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Hanksy. This is the first farm sim I played. I scoffed at the idea of a farming video game at first, but I saw how popular it had become. I was kind of the same actually, to be honest with you. I know I've told you this story many times before, but I didn't really scoff at it. I just always thought that I reckon that'd be quite cool. I wonder what that would be like, and I just bottled it, never bought it. And as soon as it was free on PS Plus, downloaded it and I was hooked within an hour. Right, I think we'll go and do this one. What I'm going to do is try and get a worker going on this one though, somehow. So we'll start it off. No, I'll start it off, not you. I'm waiting for the official DLCs and for the feature that we'll be able to see the AI of the other farms working in the fields. but you know. Are you PC player then, you Mesmo? I take it. I tell you what I would be worried about, setting a worker off on this. If they went through that hedge and went through our potatoes, I would be fuming. So if I jump out and have a look at that now. So the nitrogen's bad. pH value okay. So yeah. So we could put some fertiliser over this, guys, can we? The old potatoes to bring the... Where's the tractor gone? There it is. To bring the nitrogen up. I think we'll do that next. I'm wondering if we might have to swap to narrow tyres though. I will do that. Oh no, I think I've got crop destruction off, haven't I? Because getting in and out of those gates, I remember. Where are we? Let's have a look at the chat. I just got the PS4 and figured I'd give it a try. Yeah, why not? Give it a try and then you get hooked. What I liked about it is it was just something completely different to what I'm used to playing. I'm normally sort of playing the COD games and things like that. So like, this is completely different. It's just so relaxing, isn't it? Just plodding along on your tractor. Oh, this is another thing I noticed yesterday when I came on here. This is a bit rough. I don't remember it looking as rough as that. It's like a bit of a bump. Almost as if something's been sort of landscaped on there. I'm not sure what that's about, but... no, I won't do that. I was going to go over there and create a bit of a field across, but I don't think we will. We'll leave that. Right, let's go round one more time. Where are we? I'm still here just folding clothes. You're a good boy, aren't you? Folding your clothes. How's your mum, buddy, anyway? Hope she's alright. I know last time you said she was almost 100%. Farmer Graham's in. Bit late to the party. Have I missed the drinks? Never too late to the party. And the drinks are flowing. I think Looney's getting the first round in. Phil was in the house as well. How you doing, Phil? Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Evening. I'm new to FS and just got FS22 on PS5. Very chilled at the moment and enjoying the change of pace from F1 2021. It is definitely a change of pace. I was just saying, you probably heard, well, I started on 19. That was when I started my FS journey. And it's just something completely different. I find it really relaxing. And then one day I was watching Mr. CDP and sort of worked out that he was recording everything through his PS4. And suddenly thought, and I'd had my PS4 for quite some time and didn't realise you could create videos and upload them to YouTube. I thought that was going to be all out of my my comfort zone, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to give that a go. I think I could do that. And I'm absolutely blown away by how far the channel's come and how's it grown. Fantastic subscribers I've got, become good friends with a lot of people. Absolutely awesome community. Joe Flatten's in. How you doing, Joe? Hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Howdy, happy days. Right, I was going to get a worker going on this, wasn't I? I'm wondering if we go and buy the soil. I'm guessing they're going to go something like that, maybe. Let's just see what they do at the end there. Just going to have a quick sip of drink because I'm a bit dry in my mouth. Mesmo's missing the follow me mod so badly. Definitely PC then. Oh, the drinks are gone, but we found Snowy's debit card and ordered more. Oh God, the wife's not going to be happy when she sees that bank statement. Mine's a pint, absolutely. That's where the bunker was. Yeah, it was, Bruce, you're right, but I don't remember it being as rough looking on that corner, because we've been out here and cut the grass before. Right, let's leave that guy to it. I just thought it looked a bit... Never mind. Probably just me. I could probably sort that out somewhere at some point. Let's grab the John Deere. I'm going to be safe and put narrows on there. Oh no, I don't need to, do I? Oh, I keep forgetting that. It's because I normally do play with crop destruction always on, but I've turned it off for this series. Because this is a sort of anything goes relaxed series. Oh, look at that, top left. What does that mean? Right, let's get some more. The good thing is though, we shouldn't be using much fertiliser or lime, hopefully, or not as much. That's obviously all we've got. That should be enough, I would have thought. Right, let's have a little go. Let's go over to the potatoes. Let's just see what's going on in the chat. She's good. Started going back to work yesterday. That's awesome. I'm glad she's feeling better, buddy, and she's back at work. I'm pretty sure she's happy to be back at work. It's nice having some time off. Well, obviously I know she's not been well, but in general having time off. But then after a while you get a little bit bored, don't you? Right. Big Trilobites in the house. Howdy, Snowy. How are you, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for asking. That's okay, buddy. Anytime. If I'm playing it straight, the first thing I do is sell off unnecessary buildings, take out the biggest loan. Yeah, I will sell off things that we don't need. I've been doing that on this series. I think the pickup is the next victim. That buys me a 517 HP Fendt. Well, yeah, that would be nice. Hanks, he says, I'm thinking of taking the plunge and start to do a few videos. You should do, buddy. Definitely go for it. Take the plunge. It is a bit nerve-wracking at first, and I'm pretty sure you ask any of the content creators what they think of their first videos, they'll probably all say the same. Pretty horrendous. And you can absolutely tell the difference between your first videos and sort of, you know, a year, well, maybe even 6 months. It's all depends on how comfortable you are. Right, what am I doing? Change work width. There we go. And talking of that, I actually watched, and this is no disrespect to my buddy CNS Gaming, because I know exactly, or not know exactly, I was exactly the same. I cringe at some of my first videos. But I watched one of your earlier videos, buddy, a while back. I can't remember what it was. And the amount of confidence you've got now than what you did back then, you can clearly hear it in your voice. And I think that's awesome. The more and more you do, obviously, the more confident you get. Well, say confident, but you know what I mean. Oh, hang on, what am I doing here? That's spread out that far. Missed a bit in that corner, I know I have. I'll come back for that. Missing some more chat. I make most of my early money on cultivating contracts. I tend to shy away from the cultivating contracts. I don't know why. I probably should take another look at them. Right, so we're looking a bit better there, guys, aren't we? Look, we've got a bit of green going on at the bottom. I did miss a bit. Let's see what happens in this. It'd be that one, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? So I missed a bit down in that corner. Don't forget the annoying viewers too, like me. Ah, you're not annoying, you Mesmo. You've been a good supporter of my channel and I appreciate that. Spraying a little bit of the field next door actually. Oh, there's still a little bit there I've missed, haven't it? Yeah, so that turns off now, even though it's turned on. I do like that, that's pretty cool, so you're not wasting it. Oh, and we've done a bit of that field there. So, is it worth going over our other fields? I'm guessing it is. I'm missing loads of chat here, guys. I'm getting carried away with this. Quick check looks like any new field created will start a 50 Enviro score, but it's tricky unless you sample with the manual soil sampler, perhaps. A lot of variables. I was wondering how that would work in terms of creating new fields. CBW's in the house. Very quick hello, everyone. How you doing, Chad? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I know you're busy. I really appreciate you taking the time to stop in. It means a lot to me. Chad's got an awesome channel as well, guys. If you haven't checked him out, please go and check him out. He's putting some awesome real life farming videos in, or on, should I say. I love watching those, Chad. Love to see a tour of your farm though, that would be quality. Obviously when you've got time though, I know you're really busy. Right, good job to see where I've been here. I think I'm getting the edges. sometimes it's 2 years before I plant my first seed. Well, because you're building up your farm. Farmer Willie B is in the house. I must have missed you, Willie. Do apologise, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Another awesome content creator. Please go and check these guys out. I don't know if we can get some links up. Talked about making my first video on my latest episode on Baker Cake Challenge. That's a weird coincidence. How does everyone feel about their first videos? I mean, obviously we've got to start somewhere. Another thing I found was the difference in the audio. When I first started, I was just using a headset, which wasn't a bad headset, but then I progressed on to a microphone, and I've got another microphone since then. Looney Farm Guy, my first vids are rubbish. I'm sure they're not rubbish, they're just probably not as detailed as your vids now. Yeah, mine were too, Looney. So were mine. Honestly, awful. I mean, I hate the sound of my own voice anyway, so that doesn't help. Alright, what does that look like? Oh, that's pretty good. There's a couple of red dots at the edge there. Did I miss some of those? Maybe. Am I going to be silly and grab those? I don't think it's going to let me do it, is it? Doesn't matter. That's probably saying it's good enough then. Right. What happened with this worker? I think he's done pretty well. Just missed a tiny little bit. We haven't got any more fertiliser. Only 428 litres. So, where are we? CNS Gaming says, lol, funny you say that. Let's turn that off. Yeah, turned off. Funny you say that. I watched my very first video last night, and yeah, totally agree. It's good to see though if you go on to each other's channels, I think, because like I say, I don't like listening to my voice anyway, so I wouldn't think any of my videos were any good. But when you go on to people you've been watching and following, you can go and click on a couple of their early videos. It's great to see how sort of confident they've got over time. Right, what do we do? What do we need to do to these fields now? I'm guessing, do we put some lime down? Secret to be a stream is to play the game by yourself, having fun. Do not play to the audience, play for it. Absolutely. Right, so that field is done. Like and sub, people, like and sub. It's your only job. Thanks, buddy. Do not turn a fun thing into an obligation, will kill the fun. Totally agree with that. Do you have a channel, you Mesmo? I don't believe he does. No, there you go. I'm a mortal viewer. Willie says, no worries, Snow, my friend, glad to be here. So yeah, do we need to lime those fields we've just ploughed? I'm guessing so, because to be fair, they're not that bad, are they? I'm not sure. Oh, Bruce is off. Thanks for stopping in, Bruce. Appreciate that, buddy. Hopefully I'll catch you on one of your streams again very soon. Farmer Graham, my first video, not FS, was terrible, and each one got worse after that, so I gave... should have kept going, buddy. Willie says, I remember I was sweating profusely on my first video. Was you really, Willie? It's kind of weird sometimes, because even though obviously live streaming's different because you can't mess up, but even now sometimes when I record a video I kind of feel like I can't mess up. I don't want to mess anything up, but then I calm myself down and think, hang on a sec, I can just stop recording and delete that and start again. That's just being silly. So it is a bit weird sometimes the way you think like that. Greenfinger Farm is in the house. How are you, Greenfinger? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. You Mesmo says, I am an ancient alien child that's still playing games. We're all still playing games, buddy. What's that saying? Something like, men don't grow up, their toys just get bigger, or something like that, isn't it? Right, do I need to lime these fields? Or can we go straight direct drilling? Please, someone answer me. Looney, help me. Let's read a quick bit of chat while we're here. Bruce says I sound nothing like my voice sounds on stream or recorded. That's really weird as well. Obviously your voice, your own voice, sounds weird back to yourself, because when you're talking, what you hear when you're talking is completely different to what you hear when you watch a video back, or it is for me. I think I sound absolutely awful when I watch a video. I'm thinking, do I really sound like that? You have answered me, Rooney. Sorry, buddy. If you lime it, we'll only put on what it will need. So it's probably worth doing then. Shall we do the trailer setup, Looney, or do you think we'll get away with this little fella? I mean, it's not like we've got miles to go. We'll drop that down there. I don't even know if we've got any lime in our silo. We will double check though. What I might do quick while we're here is just turn that up to 3, I think. So look, we're skipping on a little bit. Obviously we don't have seasons turned on, so yeah, lime is cheap, so yeah, it won't hurt. Definitely cheap from our little multi-buy point. I'm using the internet before Google born or being. I leave all of my screw ups in, it makes great content. Oh, I have done that, yeah. It is funny when you do mess up like that. But obviously we are live now, so all my mess ups, which I've done probably quite a few tonight. There we go, look. So it is... I'm just going to stop that in a second. Let's have a quick look. This is intriguing me now. Oh yeah, so we have got a nicer shade of green. I like this. Jerry Tobin says, evening everyone. How are you, Jerry? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Hope you're well. If you're saying evening, I'm guessing you're probably in the UK, are you? Or in Europe? Oh, I've gone over into their field. That was a bit naughty, wasn't it? So you can see it does kind of do the little odd little skip here and there, where it's just putting down. God, we've used a lot there, haven't we? I'm surprised it's applying it to the other fields that we don't own. I'm guessing that was quite bad down in that corner. Yeah, look, there you go. Look, that's a very bad patch on that field. I think what we might have to do is go and grab. I'm going to grab a trailer full of lime and come and dump it up to our silo. That would probably make sense. So all the little robots just been in to feed the cows. Look, still cracks me out, that does. Where are we? I'm trying to keep up with chat, guys. I do apologise if I'm missing some. Right, at the minute I think we will keep, let's go back on that menu. So 42 and 58 are still grass fields. At the minute we'll keep both of them as they are. I may just go down to one grass field, but we'll see what happens. I don't think we need two really, to be honest with you. Let's drop that down there, that can stay there. Right, let's grab our trailer, which is there. Let's just check nothing else has popped up. No. What have I got in terms of large tractors? Jeep. Probably not a lot. Oh, look at that fella. 79.99. That's probably not quite. That would be a bit of a beast on here, wouldn't it? Not sure it'd quite fit in with the map though. Let's not worry about that for a minute. It still may use a bit, but try it anyway. Yeah, definitely used quite a lot in that corner, but that was quite a bad bit of this bit here, wasn't it? Mind you, that is loam, isn't it? Or mine? Well, I don't know. I don't understand it. Just whatever. We're just gonna go with the flow until either I do something wrong. Right, let's turn the old beacons on. We'll go and grab a load of lime. At least then we can store it in the silo. We've got a decent supply then. And should be plenty for what we want. Oh, sorry fella. I thought you were going to get past me quicker than that. Snooze you lose. I don't drive as bad as that in real life. I do really like this map though. If no one's played on it before, I'd recommend it. And we haven't even seen half of it yet. We've not been up the top part. We've not been down the sort of mini no man's land area, which I think's quite cool. What is he stopping for? Is nowhere near you. I'm missing chat. Trying to read and drive. Willie says the farm yard is looking great, Mr. Frosty. Thank you very much, Willie. We chopped and changed. Oh, I'll tell you what we have done though, Willie. I don't know whether you've noticed. I'm pretty sure it was you. We got rid of the fence. I'm sure it was Willie that said the fence better be there next episode. It was there for 1, maybe 2 episodes after you said that, but it's gone. And I think maybe we might get rid of either the John Deere or the Massey, but I'm not quite sure which one. So definitely think we need a larger tractor with a bit more horsepower, because some of the fields we've got are... where am I going? I am not in America. Whoa! There we go, look. Miles away. Do you know what that is? That is because all my Let's Plays are in... where are they? They're all in Europe. So I'm so used to driving on that side of the road. As long as I don't do that in real life, here in the UK, get in my car and start driving down the wrong side of the road. Do not drive and text. I wasn't even looking at the chat. I was just driving along talking, and then suddenly thought there's a car coming towards me. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of... oh. So there we go, there's another little mistake there. I think we actually went right up on top of that guy's bonnet, which is pretty impressive. We'll turn the beacons off. I go with seasons off. I also get my game months. Oh god, there's a gate there, or fence. To December or January, so the leaves are off the trees. It does look pretty cool through the seasonal changes though on the map. I mean, some of the trees, they are a little bit too orange and yellow looking sometimes, but it is pretty cool how they all sort of change through the seasons. You get a little bit of green and a bit of red sort of as you go into autumn. Be pretty cool if we get some snow on this map. Looking forward to that. Right, let's tip this into our silo. Brake, brake, brake. There we go. Right, while that's tipping in, I can quickly read. Put your mini map on. Ah, only just saw that. Will that help then? That will, I'm assuming it will come up on there. Oh yeah, I have seen that actually on some videos. I haven't watched a video all the way through. Right, let's dump that down there. That'll do there. Let's get back. Sure we... yeah, there's the weight over there. Let's get a weight on here. Plus it snows a lot and I like to play in the snow. Don't we all like to play in the snow? Snowball fights. I'm missing stuff. Tom Robert, yes. Your mini-map will show the pH changes as you work. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the tips. I'm learning all of this. I'm not familiar at all with precision farming, as you can tell. But we will get there. With the help of you guys, I will soon be a pro. Hopefully. Jerry says he's from County Cavan, Ireland. Hope I said that right. Awesome. There we go. Look at the mini map. I do love this spreader though. Look at the little tail wagging. It's like a little dog's tail wagging. Awesome. There we go. We're getting a nice bit of green. This is where it's going to use quite a bit, I think. This is where it went down quite fast earlier. Look at how quick that is going down. That is eating into that lime in that corner. Why won't it? I'm guessing some little spots like that it won't worry about it. I keep forgetting that I don't have to turn this off, do I? Just put my foot down and go for it. Yeah, so that really doesn't like that corner, does it, at all? Toss the neighbours. I found out I can mulch their trees down and nobody's ever come round to complain. The Fent is gone. Oh, I'm sorry, Willie. I am a big fan of that Fent, but we just didn't need 4 tractors. I did a poll. Oh, we've run out already, guys. Wow. This is going to be a mammoth task to do this field. I think we might be better off grabbing that trailer, shall we? Do the funky setup that Looney and CBW had me doing. Right, so for that we will plonk that down, something like that. No, that's the weight. That, get this out of the way. Plonk that weight down there. And we'll hook up to this. Do not drive and text. I've read that, haven't I? You could purchase a nice powerful Fent. I could do. I tell you what, we may work towards that, Willie, if it's gonna make you feel better. I don't want you feeling upset because we've got rid of the Fent. I am a big fan of Fent tractors. I'm not going to fill this right up. We'll go about there, I think, for now. There's quite a bit of weight in the back there already. I do like that as well, look, on the sort of physics of the game. Look, you can feel the sort of weight coming through. Right, the mini map's up again. That's awesome. Cool little tip there. Let's go round this side and start again. I don't know if I missed a bit over this side or not. Right. Let's go. Let's put cruise control on. It's still going down quite quick. So what happens if you miss little spots like that? I'm guessing it's not going to let you do what you... Oh yeah, it would. There we go. That's good, that's fine. Happy days. Once we can do a lap round, it should be a little bit more easier to control. Where are we? On the chat. Today's episode: how to not drive your tractor. Exactly. Snow is evil. Ah, why is it evil? Hope snowy isn't evil. Let's just get that silly little bit. Ah, see, that's interesting. It doesn't let you do little bits like that. I'm guessing it's not worried about that. That is fine. We will not worry about that ourselves then. Now, I could have filled the trailer up completely, but last time I did that, it was very heavy and it was very, very slow going in this tractor. But this is going to be pretty cool. And the thing is, we're not sort of restricted to time because we've got seasons turned off. We can put whatever we want in these fields, so it's not like we're rushing to get one field prepped and something put in. We got all the time in the world, guys. Almost. Now, who reckons we're going to have enough in this trailer to complete? Rabbitman39, how are you? Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Hope you are well. And Rusty Money is in the house. Knock, knock. Get to work, Snowy. Grandpa is watching. Oh, no. Grandpa. Poor old Gus. I'm looking forward to redneck days. That sounds interesting. I did comment on that episode. I don't know what happened to it, so I commented again. I don't know if you got that. I'm enjoying that series, buddy. Just sprayed a bit of our grass field there with lime. Never mind, that will only do it some good, hopefully. Where are we? Those three little point spreaders are fun for fertiliser. Fine for fertiliser, but the lime goes right through them. It does. I think that's why I switched to this sort of setup. I know it's a bit blasé, but it gets the job done. I'm thinking we might not quite have enough here. Can we get all of that in one hit? Oh yeah. Not quite, not quite, not quite. Alright, let's go one side or the other then. Where are we? So just having the trailer track attached and spreader on front, you can lime the field. Yeah, I'm not doing anything different. This is CBW and Looney that's got me going on this sort of setup a couple of episodes back. Obviously it's not very realistic, but this is a chilled out live stream, so anything goes, well, within reason. Right, so that is that field done. Let's have a quick look. Look at that. That looks a lot better, doesn't it? Awesome. Happy days. I think we'll grab some more lime on the way through and we'll do that other field. And we'll get ourselves a seeder. Oh, the robot's out again, look. Keeping the robot busy. On the hour again. Fill that up. And we'll top that trailer up. Probably with about that. Excuse me. Where are we? Let's have a quick sip of my drink again. There you go, Willie. Look, Looney's answered you. Looney is the expert. He's the precision farming connoisseur. See, we're struggling to get up that hill now. Come on, tractor. You can do it. I don't really want to get any lime on that other field if I can help it. Off we go. Pretty cool. Hopefully this field will be a little bit more friendly. I don't know. We'll soon find out. Again, I don't want to try and go into that field if I can help it as well. That's good. Off we go. I think maybe with a canola I may get some. I've not done any of these sort of oil mill things yet. Well, I've not really done a lot of production chains really, so we'll probably get some canola oil going at some point. We'll put a production chain down on the BGA area. That can be our sort of industrial point. I'm not too worried about some little bits if we miss them. Let's have a look. Anyone use skid steers? Bill Whittaker. I must have missed you, buddy. Hope you are well. Thanks for stopping in. And Bill is asking, anyone use skid steers? I find telehandlers to be of much more use. Well, I've used both really, so again it's kind of preference, I think. Telehandlers are obviously good. You can get some good reach on those guys. Probably are a little bit more manageable as well. Some of those skid steers, well, that's why they're called skid steers, but they do turn quite quick and sharp on a sixpence, as the old saying goes. If you're trying to do sort of delicate work with them, pallets and things like that, they can be a little bit wee. Where else? Looney says also works with seeds and fur and a bunch of other stuff. Just experiment. I am going to experiment. That is the plan, but the plan was to try and experiment off camera. So that I don't look an idiot. But like I say, you guys are going to look after me. Show me the ways. Remember, it's only a game. Where are we? Rabbit Man's good. Well, he's great even. Great is better than good. I'm glad you're okay, buddy. So we should have enough for this field. I like the fact that you don't have to turn the spreader off though. You can just keep going. It will just apply the lime where it needs it. That's pretty cool. We're getting all sorts of different greens on this field. And that should do that one there. Ah, a couple of little bits. I'm guessing it won't really worry about those bits, will it? It's weird how it's sometimes like that big patch up there, it doesn't want to know that, but some little bits it picks it up and fires across. It's a little bit random. Like that. Obviously it knows that it needs it on that patch. Right, so that is those two fields limed. Yeah, it was really weird. Obviously I know it's depending on the soil. We got loamy sand there. Obviously the different sand types, or soil types I should say, have got different optimum pH levels. I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about now. Sounds good in my head. That isn't always a good thing. Right, we shall go. Let's put tell you what we're gonna do. Let's drop that there. I can have a tidy up again later. We'll drop that there. I'm going to send the, let's go on that menu, pickup down to the shop. I don't want that pickup, I don't need it. We'll head down to the shop and grab a direct drill. I've still got some things on hire here, haven't I? What have I got on hire? Oh, quite a bit. Oh, that's cedar. Let's return that then. Oh, probably had seeds in it, didn't it? Probably just lost a load of seeds then. Pretty sure I did have quite a bit in there actually. Oh well. Snowy's throwing away money again, look. Right, let me quickly catch up with some chat. Willie says, awesome Looney, I'll give it a try. Not much of a skid steer or telehandler fan, but I would pick a telly. Yeah, he's not on about TV, Looney. He's on about telehandlers. Ah, dear. Oh, shut up. Right, let's get on the correct side of the road. Correct side of the road for the UK before we start any arguments and debates about which is the correct side of the road to drive. And then I'm going to quickly read some more of the chat before heading into the shop. Oh yeah, we got the pickup here, we'll sell that. Right. Yeah, real life skid steers pair well with any task. Is how the mechanics of the game work with that trailer. That is how the big air seeders work. Yeah, absolutely. Skids are good to move the pallets inside of some factories, like the straw add-on. Shape of that field is unsettling. I like the 90s 45s 22.5. Is that not... Is that messing with you, Bill? You're not happy with that field? They are some sort of not awkward shapes, but weird sort of shaped fields. But I quite like that sometimes though with the fields. Right, let's sell that. That's 22 grand we're going to get back for that. That can go. Gone. More money in the bank. Let's go in the shop. Like I say, there's this fella. But I'm not thinking that's... What have we actually got though? That is the thing. Cedars. Oh, what I do have is that's a direct drill. That's very expensive though. Be nice if we could buy one. I've got this seeding options mod which turns all the base game seeders into direct drills. Let's see some. So there's no video evidence. What have I missed? I've missed something, haven't I? Missed some chat. I'm actually enjoying the Landini Brown. Biggie Buds is in the house and lurking. Thanks for stopping in, Biggie. You need the 240 HP McCormack. They are nice tractors, they're McCormacks. So there's no video evidence. What have I missed? Snowy has erased all incriminating evidence. I've been talking about something. I've forgotten what I've... FS22 really stressed me out to start with. I was playing it like it was on competition with other farmers. Didn't know that Snowy was an elected politician. What have I missed? What is happening? Yeah, I'm 5 minutes behind chat. Well, I have seriously missed something here, haven't I? Snowy for Prime Minister. What? Alan's in. There's Alan. Thanks for stopping in, Alan. Hope you're well, buddy. Snowy wants to be a king. The king of the hill. UK has a Prime Minister. At the minute they do, yeah. I don't know. I think a lot of people are calling for his head at the minute. Use the horse. B. Williams, skids are too slow. So, what have I missed then? To erase all evidence of the crime, only being a... Oh, I've seriously... I don't know what you're talking about now. I've missed something. I do apologise. Right. That is... Surely that's not all I've got in here. That's quite a nice one, that Lemkin. That's only 6 metre though. This guy, that's 6 metres. I want something a little bit bigger so we can get cracking with it. The horse Pronto. And that's going back into the base game ones. Oh, someone tell me what I've missed. I feel like I've missed something important. Bill's off. Thanks, Bill, for stopping in. appreciate that, buddy. Take care as well and have a great evening yourself. Apologies, I've missed that. I'm trying to keep up with chat. Just say yes, Snowy. Yes. It reminds me of Grange Hill, that. Just say yes. I know, it's just say no, wouldn't it? I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about now. Right, what are we doing? That is very cheap, that cockerlin. But it's only 6 metre wide. I want something a bit more oomph. Oh, we could probably use a planter because I'm going to put soybeans in that other bigger field. But I wanted a seeder so that we can put something else in that field. We could use a planter and go with some corn maybe. Yes, let's do that. But I need something that's gonna be able to... Our tractor can cope. I'll keep forgetting what power our tractor is. Right, 225. It'd be nice if we can get a more hefty tractor. What am I looking at now? Snowy, number 10 Downing Street. Propane and propane accessories. We get skid steer to pick up collectibles. They get you onto any roof. Yeah, that's true. Or a telehandler's pretty good for that. Telly out and get up. Right, I need to buy this. Well, not buy. Lease. These are all too powerful, really. Oh, I don't know if our tractor would handle that Great Plains. This guy we leased the last episode, didn't we, when I messed up? Let's go for this fella again. Fertilisation. So, if we have a planter that does seeds and fertiliser, is that going to help us if we put fertiliser in there, or is there no point doing that yet? We are going to lease that fella though. I'm not going to buy it. Not yet. I think we'll wait until we get something come up in the sales. I've never ridden a horse in the game. I don't think the horses jump very well in this game compared to 19. They jumped a lot better. It looked more realistic than 19 jumping. Right, we're off. You'll have to wait for us, my friend. Snowy, you said you practiced new things off camera. Yeah. Not those kind of new things, though. Oh, look, we've got the little variable seed rate thing up in the top left now. This is all good, isn't it? Exciting. Get this topped up. So hopefully with our soil type in those two fields it shouldn't be too bad, but obviously I think as we go across silty clay it uses more then, doesn't it? Pretty sure. Again, I'm trying to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about. I think that's right though. Where else are we on the chat? Dave Murphy. Hello Dave, how are you, buddy? Thanks for stopping in, my friend. Appreciate that. Right. Now, we did manage to do this last time, didn't we? I think it was a little bit fiddly, but oh, there we go, we've done it. That wasn't that fiddly. Sure, last time I had a little bit more trouble than that, but oh, there's a car there. I couldn't see them because of the tree. Let's do a little bit of in-cab driving, shall we? Be right back, going to the shop. Alright, Willie, take care, buddy. Buy us something nice in the shop. We also do need to invest in a pressure washer because some of our equipment is absolutely filthy. So I think we'll get up to the farm and we'll put one of those down. Or we will put one down at some point. Let's get cracking on with these crops first, because we are getting a little bit towards the end. Right, I turn them off now. Where are we? Yes, get both. Thanks, Looney. I did think that would be the right thing to do. We'll do this smaller field first, but I'm not sure we're going to have time to do the larger field. So we'll get cracking on this one. We'll drop that down there. And hook up to it. So we said you were trying to leave no evidence, which led to the whole destroying evidence politician Fred. Oh, right. I'm with you now. Unfold, I'm guessing. Yes, absolutely. We'll start up this top corner. We will put corn in this field, I think. We will put corn in here. It's very right, we'll turn that on and lower that down. Hopefully, there we go. Look at that, we're getting some green down in the mini map. Awesome. Tell you what, look at that. Texture. That looks very cool. Off we go, let's get some corn in. Dave says, I'm doing good, glad Rob crashed your live stream. What does that mean, Dave? Oh, there's the link to my Discord. Thanks, Rusty, for putting that. I'll pin that to the top of the chat. Please come and join the Discord if you haven't already. We've got a few members in there. New members are welcome all the time. I do sometimes forget that I've got Discord though. I go on there and I've missed a few things. I'm in other people's Discords as well. It's just so much to keep your eye on these days. I'm glad I'm not on too much social media though. Facebook, I don't do Twitter. Well, that's just been bought out now, isn't it, by Elon Musk. He just beat me to the bid. Slightly outbid me. I was going to put in another bid, a higher offer, but I thought, nah. Who needs Twitter? Right. I'm not too fussed about going in straight lines, as you can see. We're just going to go round and round. See what happens. Right, if we do run out of time, guys, we can carry on where we left off. I won't skip forward today. That saves me tidying up the yard as well. Lazy. So yeah, actually I'm not even looking at that top left screen, so we're sort of middle, we're at the middle range for putting the seeds in by the look of it. Oh, that's gone to red, 3. So we're using a lot more seed down this end. You can also see the difference on the mini map in the colours. So this is obviously a lot worse down this side of the field. Pretty much all this end. I don't think we're going to have enough seeds, which is a little bit annoying. Glad to catch your live stream. Thanks, Dave. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you stopped by. Simulator YouTuber is in the house. How are you, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Apologies if I've missed you already. I hope your day's going well. Rusty, just broke the snowman. Dropped my dumb phone on the floor. Oh no, Rusty. Hope you haven't broke it. Smashed the screen or anything like that. Oh, it doesn't like that bit there, does it? We'll come back for that. I do a little strip up there. Not a literal strip. You know what I mean. No stripping on here, it's a family show. Come on girl, you can do it. There we go. So, my impressions of precision farming. It's actually not as complex as you might think. Obviously there's still a lot more I need to get my head round, but the sort of basics of it, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's just kind of knowing what to do and when to do it, if that makes sense. That's what I need to sort of learn, because that was what I was asking all the questions about, you know, the ploughing, and then after ploughing what do we do, or not too bad. Just seen your comment, Simulator YouTuber. Hide your donuts, Rusty's in. He does like his donuts, our Rusty. Willie is back. What did you buy me from the shop, Willie? Something nice, some treats. We've just been talking about donuts. Any donuts? Tim Hall was in the house. How are you, Tim? Thanks for stopping in, my friend. We are doing precision farming, Tim. I've taken the plunge. I listened to the viewers from last week and I installed precision farming. So far, so good. Bit of a learning curve. You just keep going. Oh, it does not like that. Let's go downhill slightly then. This should get it. There we go. I do like that texture. That is very cool. I don't know if that's this planter or that is the map. Looney says yes, same basic steps, just adjusted around a bit. It is. It's a little... Well, it's a few more extra things, but I quite like it. And if it's going to save you, you know, seeds and fertilizer and whatnot like that, that is pretty cool. Because over time, those things can add up, get expensive. I just want to play with tractors. Absolutely, who wouldn't? That's the cool thing about this game. You get to try out and use some really cool equipment. Tim's not tried it yet. I'm taking the plunge tonight, Tim. I wanted to have a little play around with it. Oh, I'm digging myself a hole now, aren't I? Off camera. To get used to it. But yeah. Because I did the poll last week and I think it was 72%, something like that, voted for me to add it into this series. We have added it in and I haven't had a chance to have a little practice yet, so this is it. But with the help of a lot of these good guys in chat, they've helped me through it and advised me. It is a bit of a learning curve, but it's not as bad as what it seems. It's definitely one of those things where you can read into it too much and it will just fry your brain. But like Looney's just said, it's the same sort of basic steps with just a few little extra bits and bobs. We've run out of seeds. Pretty sure we haven't got any in our silo. I wouldn't have thought so. We would have had some in that seeder that I off-hired. No. Right. Shut your eyes, people. We're going across fields. I want to at least get this field done before we wrap up the stream. Straight across our canola field. Much more feedback on what your field needs. Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be pretty cool seeing what this is going to be a nightmare trying to get through this road, isn't it? Let's literally leave it to the last minute to hop into the BGA area. Willie, the wife needed milk for her tea. She's allergic to cow's milk. Oh, is she really? What does she use then, Willie? What milk? That is not going to fit through there, is it? Oh, God. All that for that. Right, where is the... Right, we're going to have to block the road a little bit here, guys. Sorry, traffic. Just bear with me a second. Just doing a slight little manoeuvre. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm thinking we should have probably just put this buy anything on the farm. But I wanted to make it so that we have to drive places to get things. I am going to get rid of some of these things down here as well at the BGA area, because we do start off owning that bit of land. Byron misses playing with real tractors. Yeah, I've never been in a real, well, not driven a real tractor. I've been in a tractor, but that'd be pretty cool. Where are you from, Snowy? I am, well, obviously I'm in England, and I live down near Southampton, so I'm on the south coast of England. That is where I am from. Whereabouts are you from, buddy? Right, let's carry on with this. Turn that on and drop that down. She has almond milk, no sugars, or oat milk, no sugars. Ah. Have you tried them yourself, Willie? What do they taste like? I must admit, almond milk sounds quite nice. I like almonds. Byron, I thought you're from Australia. Me? No, I'm not from Australia. I'm from the UK. From Hampshire. Oops, some of them talk like that down here. Old Hampshire hogs. That's what they call them. I've had quite a few people think that I'm from London before, but not too far away from London. It's about an hour and a half drive, maybe not quite that long, so it's not too far away. But right, that is that. We have corn in the field, and that is looking a lot better. We go back up to this menu and check out, where were we? In this field, weren't we? That is looking very good, I think. Why is that on there? Oh, I see. Yeah. So, how did you... Where's the... There it is. So 59 on that field. $57. So that overall score on the big screen on the left, is that averaged out across all our fields? And these are the individual scores. So obviously at the minute we are full on the soil sampling because we've done that for each field. Tillage is on that one. Something should be, yeah, tillage on that one as well. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Northern Ireland, awesome. What's the weather been like in Northern Ireland? Been pretty warm today here. Where are we? Willie B, wow, you live 625 south of me. Farmer Graham, not far from Marwell Manor Farm on FS. I am very close to Marwell Manor Farm, and I've said it before, and I am going to do it sometime. I'm going to, well, obviously if I can get permission, do a, oh god, that's, I probably should have cleared the yard a bit. Right, anyway, I think we will, let's turn that off. What was I saying? Yeah, I am going to do a real life tour of Marwell Manor Farm if I get permission from the farmers. But I have said all this before, so I know some of you guys have heard it before. But it's pretty impressive when you go out that way what Oxygen David has done for that. And obviously I know he does do a lot of real life farms, Calmsden included, but I can't really speak for those. But it's pretty accurate what he done on Marwell Manor. You can definitely make out where certain points are, and the bit where the horse stables are, that is actually, I don't know if it's a riding school, but it's definitely something to do with horses. And then obviously here you have got Marwell Manor there itself as well. That's going to be a bit awkward to get up, isn't it? I'll have to bash into that, see what we can do. Right, I think we probably will leave it there, guys, for tonight. Appreciate everyone for stopping in, as always, taking time out of your busy schedules to come and watch me murder precision farming. But we are getting there. Feel a little bit more comfortable about it now. Graham says, I like oat milk. I even make porridge with oat milk. That is oats, isn't it? That's quite cool though. Plenty of oats. Breaking news, smash that like button to increase the likes. Yeah, please smash that like button, guys. And if you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That would be awesome. Rusty, have a good one. You have a good one too, Rusty. Looney, have a great day, everyone. Entertaining as always, Snowy. Many thanks. Thanks, Graham. Appreciate that, buddy. Willie B, awesome stream. Have a good night, Snowy, my friend. Thank you very much, Willie. And thank you all for stopping in. We shall be back next Tuesday. This is definitely going to be a regular Tuesday thing, I think. It's pretty cool. Seem to get a good crowd in, and it works well for me as well. So yeah, definitely be back next Tuesday. Whether I throw in a couple of surprise ones, no, I won't actually, because Thursday the wife and I have got to go back up to London, which is a bit annoying. My wife's from the Philippines, so we have to go to the Philippine embassy to sort out some paperwork. Well, it's to do with our marriage, basically. We got married last year, and we don't have to do it, but you can register your marriage with them so that it shows on records out in the Philippines. Obviously it's on file and on records here in the UK because we got married here, but obviously I want to do it for my wife. She wants it done, so absolutely. So we're going to do that Thursday, stay overnight. I've got Friday off of work, so we're going to have the day up in London, providing the embassy doesn't take too long. So yeah, I won't be doing any streams any earlier than that. So definitely next Tuesday. Hope you can all come by and watch again. Where are we? Good night, everyone. Good night, Jerry. Thanks for stopping in. Simulator YouTuber. Thanks, buddy. Good stuff. over to Bruce's now. Yes, absolutely. Bruce is on. Let's get going. Farm Sim Snowy Raid on Bruce. Tell him I sent you. I'll be dropping in as well. I'm going to quickly do a little bit of editing for that map tour I did whilst watching. Thanks Hanksy, stopping in. You Mesmo, CNS Gaming. Don't forget, please subscribe to CNS Gaming. We've got to get him up to 1,000 by the end of the week. That would be awesome. Looney, thank you very much. Your wife's from Manila. Awesome. My wife is from Makati, which is not far from Manila. So I'm sure your wife will know that. She's from Makati City, which is part of Metro Manila. I've been out there a few times. Very nice place. Have you been there, Looney? I don't know if you're going to have time to reply to me. A very beautiful country. Although it did freak me out. I spent Christmas out there just before that horrible Lurgy 19 kicked off. And I was walking around Christmas Day in shorts and t-shirt, and that is not normal for the UK. It's very cold, sometimes even snow. Yeah, that was a bit bizarre. So yeah, there's Bruce's channel. Please go and check him out. Obviously tell him I sent you as well. Thank you very much everybody for stopping in. Byron, thank you. Yeah, I will see you hopefully next week. I'll have some more videos coming out throughout the week as well, so keep your eyes open for them. Any maps that come out, I will do them as well. I enjoy doing the map tours. I've not had the pleasure to visit, perhaps someday. I do recommend it, buddy. A very nice country. Take care everyone. I will see you next week. Have an awesome rest of the week and weekend. Be safe. Most of all, stay frosty.